Hey guys, what's up? Beast Toys here coming at you. Gonna do a opening of a Masters of the Universe bow from She-Ra cartoon collection. As you can see, Princess of Power. There is Shadow Weaver, who is in this line. No. Yeah, she's in the line, in the wave. There's a Grizzlor, and I can't think of that gal's name back in the background, but she's there. So here we go. We've got Bojangles Bo. So I always thought he was like She-Ra's boyfriend, right? And everybody else. But that was why he was always around. But at any rate, there we go. I told the story when I did the last one. I've gotten to the point where I was cutting and pulling them out like this, and leaving it like that, and putting it away in my attic. I was telling the story in my last video, Shadow Weaver. If you want to watch her, at least check her out if you're interested. Show you what you got there. But at any rate, I said I need to go through my attic because I've got probably 100 or 2 or 3. I wouldn't be surprised if there's who knows, of all these, and then my Joes before, my Star Wars Black Series before that had card backs. I want to go through all those, pull those out, take the plastic completely off. Is what I'd like to do, because single card back's way easier to store than all that. So bow comes with a bow and 1 arrow. Now the fun part here in a second will be will the arrow fit on the bow? Definitely an accessory. This is one of those you would say an accessory you could lose. I'm telling you, I don't like my feeling about this particular accessory is not good. You know how you're like, or at least some people out there will always say, they'll admit, yeah, this could be, I've seen people post before on forums like, yeah, looking for this piece, and someone's like, yeah, that's definitely a piece you could easily lose. So I would call this arrow, unless he's got a quiver I'm not seeing, to be a piece easily lost. So, I mean, yeah, everyone has those, and there's some that are not easily lost that can be lost. I've lost stuff for figures that I'm like, that was a big piece of their, equipment that they use, whatever. Yeah, like, I don't know how, like, here, let me clean this off. I'm feeling like a mess over here. But at any rate, I've had lots of figures and pieces that I'm like, how did I ever lose that? How did I manage to lose that? Well, and it happens. And then some, you're like, well, not surprised I lost it. Alright, quickly, Final Fright, the comic, mini comic with instructions. There's your wave. Yeah, like I said, did the Shadow Weaver video just before this one. Put that down. So now the fun part is just trying to figure out what in the world how am I going to do this arrow? What am I going to do with this arrow? Because obviously when you look at this arrow, it will not fit on this bow. Speaking of, here's bow. Bojangles. Definitely looks like the bow from She-Ra. Oh yeah, I do think they do a great job on the cartoon collection. Now the fun part. How am I not going to lose this arrow? Barely can sit in his hand like that. But it's not in there. It's not tight. It's going to fall out. So, yep, see what I mean? Just dropped it on the table there. I can barely see it. At any rate, so cape, harder plastic is a little flexible. And as usual, drop the bow. Oh, and drop the arrow. I'm going to lose that arrow. Right? See, I just said about tipped that way. Gonna lose it. Gonna lose my stuff here. Alright, so anyway. Like I said, there's no good place, unfortunately, to put this. So when I put him up, it's going to go with him, and hopefully it will still stay. Anyway, so yeah, red cape, again, a harder plastic, but flexible plastic, if that makes sense. Could be taken off with the pull of the head, and well, then you wouldn't have his chest piece. So, see, it's built on. I was thinking that was when I was messing with it, it was just a cape and it came off, and then you would have his chest armor, and he would go without the cape. But anyway, cape brings a nice touch. Definitely gives it the He-Man feel, at least for me, or gives it a Masters of the Universe feel when you look at him in general from the card. That's why I said this cartoon collection, it is one neat thing is it does depict them very well. And then it makes me think, you know, that's why I said he looks very He-Man-ish, because he looks like he's in the cartoon. So, obviously. Because, you know, to me, I don't know. They all had the same kind of distinct figures. The not so common, you know, your NPCs, so to speak, in the background a lot had these kind of general facial and face looks, or the people that, you know, one episode characters, you know, again, NPC, but that's, you kind of, I look at them and you're like, oh yeah, you know, they got that same look. I mean, even kind of He-Man and, you know, Man-at-Arms, those human-faced characters kind of all have the same characteristics in He-Man, so it makes it kind of interesting. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. Hopefully you're following what I'm saying, like, or at least maybe it's just a feel for me. Like, I can feel, like, I feel like, you know, I see this and it reminds me a lot of the cartoon. Being just my childhood. Reminds you of the childhood watching the show. So, I guess that's what I'm trying to say. At any rate, so that's pretty much it. That's your Bojangles. Your, what is he? Special friend who helps She-Ra. That was on his card. That's on his card. Okay, kind of weird. Have a weird bio, but so be it. All right. That being said, well, yeah, especially he's got a heart on the front of his chest. No wonder. See, all adds up now. All right. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Give it a thumbs up. Subscribe. You want to get notifications of my videos. And as always, with She-Ra, Princess of Power, Masters, Cartoon Collection, Bo. There's a mouthful for you. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm Beast from Beast Toys. We'll see you.